40 Big Spell Mage is absolutely crushing the meta right now, and it is indeed the best deck in Hearthstone. In the latest top 5 from 2 days ago, we still didn't have enough stats to actually see it represented, but now it's all over the first page of decks with above 66% win rate with good sample size. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about one of the top 40 Big Spell Mages and talk about mulligans, win rate and all of that stuff. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire for some Hearthstone coaching and check out my Metafy courses. Now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
As you can see, for the last 3 days from Diamond to Legend, we have plenty of different iterations of this 40 Big Spell Mage, so just slap 40 cards for Mage and you should be good to go basically. The variant I played does not have enough stats to get represented, but you're still gonna have a good idea of the type of cards you want to be including. In this particular list, we have a couple of frequency oscillators, so you have something to do on turn 1, which also helps you to drop your audio splitter a bit quicker, as well as your robocaller or your Ziliax, which in this case would be the twin module plus the perfect module. Miracle Salesman is just something to do on your early turns. Audio splitter can be insanely good, especially against those grindy matchups, and if you actually manage to double up your Galactic Projection a couple of times like that, that is absolutely huge. But you can also obviously use it for a Sunset Valley or for the Tsunami, which also ain't bad. Gold Banner is nice for the card draw cycle, Primordial Glyph can help you find some early game removal, or you could fight some whatever the hell you need in the mid game, and you can also just use it to find a very cheap spell, basically a 2 or a 1 drop, making it the 0, and that way you're gonna have a good 0 spell for Portalmancer Skyla to swap out with your Tsunami. The weapon definitely is huge here, helping you get some coins. Renatal, you obviously want to be a 40 in this one. Couple of reverbs can be used in all sorts of different ways, including actually getting yourself a second copy of your Titan, which in some cases could be 20 damage to the face because sometimes the opponent cannot deal with the first Titan. On the first turn that is, and on the second turn you get to reverb it, and that gives you a couple of titans that deal 10 damage a pop. Rising Waves is pretty nice, you can do some good AoEs, and not only does this help you in the early turns, but also when the time comes for you to play the Galactic Projection, this thing is going to be getting cast in order of the cheap spell to the highest spell. So getting the Rising Wave to do 2 damage or 4 damage if the board is set up properly is going to help you actually waltz in with the Sunset Valley to face as well as the Tsunami. Robocaller is pretty neat because you have all sorts of different cards in here, so you could actually check your deck tracker and see which cards are going to be drawn on which turn. So it's definitely a pretty nice draw engine for you. Seashell is going to help you do things a lot earlier than you're supposed to, and you could actually stack this, so turn 3 Seashell into turn 4 Seashell gives you a 6 mana Tsunami for instance. Watercolor Artist is also pretty nice. The only frost spells in here would be your Tsunamis, so getting this nice and early helps you do a turn 6 or turn 7 Tsunami, depending on how much coins you have. Convincing Conman is great to repeat your stuff, and the best thing to be repeating would be the Galactic Projection, but in some cases you want to be repeating some other stuff as well. Don't always try to be getting tons of Galactic Projections. In some games you could be a lot quicker just repeating Sunset Valley or Tsunami, so don't always play it the same way. King Tide is also pretty nice in the deck. Obviously playing this thing on turn 4, while the opponent is also on 4 mana, doesn't allow him to play any spells that turn. But the counterplay to King Tide would be things like Cult Neophyte or Speaker Stomper, so this deck does not have either of those. So it's definitely not a bad idea to maybe include a few of those deck cards, because a lot of your matchups will be against other fellow mages, so removing Frequency Oscillator, maybe one Rising Wave, could help you actually have a pretty good edge against other mages. Star Power is also pretty nice, again giving you a lot of removal, and again this is going to be getting cast before you start Sunset Valley and Tsunami after the Projection Orb, so that is going to help you have a clean board for all of that damage to go face. Narganon, usually use them the first time to make the opponent's cards more expensive, the second time you could be going for damage or for the secrets, and the third time there's usually no third time because the opponent should be able to deal with it by then. But if you got lucky, the third time could be a 20 damage to the face, and with the help of Reverb, that's basically an OTK. Portalmancer Skyla obviously allows you to use rogue cards in here, and also she can do some nutty things for you to get 0 mana Tsunami nice and early. Just don't forget that Galactic Projection might also be the card that gets the 0, since we're not having it hidden into an ETC here. So if you have both of the cards, be prepared to get a low roll with Galactic, which is still gonna be nice at 0, but obviously you don't want to be doing that on turn 6, because you already haven't loaded up the big spells. Puzzle Master Khadgar has a lot of high rolls for you. Marin can help you with the draw nice and good. Kaligos is an excellent thing to be dropping on turn 8, followed by a Tsunami on the same turn or a Sunset Volley. Just don't forget, if you coin this guy out on turn 8, he is gonna not give you a 0 mana spell for that turn, because the first spell on that turn was your coin. You could also play a Seashell before that, giving you a 6 mana Kaligos, which could also be huge. DJ Manastorm is actually surprisingly good in this deck, and if you have some of your big spells like Volley, like Projection, like Tsunami, those are going down to 0. The first time you cast one of those, the others become 1, and so on and so forth, you get the picture. He's basically like a second Kaligos, like you drop a big minion, as well as a 0 mana spell, so it can be pretty nice. Sunset Volley is pretty huge, and it does give you some pretty nice 10-cost minions. There is a 6/12 Taunt that deals 3 damage AoE. There's also a 6/7 that summons a copy that goes into a random enemy. There's a 12/12 Deathwing. And there's also a 4/6 Divine Shield Taunt, so plenty of different pretty good things. There are some low rolls as well, like the 5/6 Rusher, but all in all, you should be happy of what this guy gives you. Ziliax, like we said, is a great stabilization tool with the Twin and Perfect module. The Galactic Projection, you can cast literally, how many is that even? Like 2 out of these, 2 out of this, and 1 more. That's a total of 5 easy. And you are capable of getting even more. Like, for instance, you could actually reverb on your audio splitter. And I'm not even sure, does Primordial Glyph have the capability of discovering a legendary spell? I'm not exactly sure. Like, things like Climatic Necrotic Explosion cannot be discovered, but does this fit into the same bill? Do let me know in the comments. I actually am not aware of this. And lastly, we obviously have the Tsunami, which is pretty nice on tempo, because it not only deals so much extra damage, but it's also an excellent control tool, because it freezes the opponent's minions and their face, so against a lot of opponents that is just huge. Matchup-wise, I'm gonna have to give you this deck so we can actually see some good stats, and here you can see you're great against Warriors, Insanity Warlocks, Razzle Death Knights, not so great against Pirate Demon Hunters still apparently, 50-50 against Druids, and very, very bad against Pain Warlock, I guess, even though I do believe you should be actually pretty decent against them. Taurus Pally can also be a problem. As for the mulligan, you would like to be curving out with your early game minions. The weapon ain't too bad. Seashell is definitely decent. Watercolor Artist definitely is great. Going first King Tide is huge. Skyla is still great on turn. And we can see the similar deck, so we can get a good picture. Going first, we can see people are also sometimes holding on to Tsunami, which would be good when you have King Tide, I guess. Marin definitely very slow, very low cap rate, so don't even bother with that one. But yeah, Seashell is great, Skyla, Primordial Glyph could be nice, Robocolor can be good, and yeah, you get the picture. And going second against using the more populated list, we can also see it's kind of the same deal here. King Tide's still keepable, but if you're against the Mirror, definitely do not hold on to it, because you're going to be playing this on 4 mana and the opponent has 5 mana next turn, so they will be the first to drop Tsunami, which is a huge no-no. But yeah, you basically get the picture. All around, that's it for the deck. Definitely not cheap, and definitely should be in for a nerf, because it's totally going to be warping the meta again, even after a couple of nerfs, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, right now this is quite frankly the best deck in the game right now, so if you want to be hit in Legend, this is probably going to be your best bet. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games on my road to top 500 Legend. Hope you enjoy. Here's the Druid.
Calm down, I'm just visiting. Time for a remix.
Weapon can be alright. Okay.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Might be my masterpiece of shit, guys. I just hope it's not Maxibon's piece of shit, though. That OTK bullshit was insane. Let's could go down to 7 mana. I'm gonna play this so he maybe puts something on the board I can kill with the metal detector.
Delightful. What a deal!
Gives me a minion to slap. I'm still not capable just yet. I can slap that. I wonder if he's gonna pick a Viper in that shit. Or is he just going for some more ramp? Ramp it is.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Wow, it left it on free health. How lucky was that? This shit wasn't so lucky though. Could have been a lot better of a minion now, couldn't it?
Don't hang up.
Should I just star power it? 4, 6, 7 ain't too bad. I think I'll just star power. I was thinking about doing this, but it's just better. It's always a kill. King Tide is not our friend here.
Who could put a price on such powerful artifacts? I could.
Sure.
Let's think this through.
Could make his shit cost extra. If he doesn't kill it and doesn't gain armor, I reverb and kill him like that. I'll try. Bullshit. Well, he's back to full. I could repeat. Repeat and star power is a thing.
How curious. 100% real, fake go. Knowledge will be your salvation. You are unable to comprehend.
Fucking top that king.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Zero Tsunami ain't the worst. Well, gotta waste my coin then. Yeah, it do be like that.
It's fire.
Should I ping or should I involve Khadgar? Not sure Khadgar does all that much. 049 is shit. I think I'll ping it.
Time's almost up.
Take a load off.
Wow. Sure.
The time has come to dethrone our core master.
Solves any problem.
Yeah, we made a fat statement over there. Sadly, that's basically a full clear. There's my orb. 5, 7, 8. I don't have a 7. I don't have a 5. And I don't need a Caligos either. I don't think it's time for the orb just yet. I think we need to load it up a bit more. But it's definitely a good idea to audio splitter now, isn't it?
How curious.
It's actually... I think actually this is the play, guys.
Audio processing.
Actually, yeah, it's good enough. Just gotta do it like this.
Just a portal away from paradise.
Time's almost up.
That was actually risky. That was still risky because could have actually gotten a copy of the Snake Oil. That would have been shit. Yeah, I should have tradable first. Now that you just said it. Definitely botched that turn. Could have been a lot better. But would have been just icing on the cake if we gotta be real. Like one more orb should ought to do it as is. What do you mean I could put it infinitize? Oh, the maxitude? I guess. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, definitely should have tradable first indeed. That was a 50-50 I did not need to take. But as you guys saw, it wouldn't have mattered now, would it? Against the warrior.
Time for a remix.
Do I hold on to the glyph? Against the warrior, nah. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be a quick tsunami. Tsunami.
I see you've brought love. I see you've brought guests.
Okay, can I please hold on to the second tsunami before I play this? Would that be too much to ask for? The hell, who the hell runs the excavate package? I guess he's Highlander and he didn't know what else to put.
I smell gold in their water cannon.
Yeah, good stuff, Cality. Good stuff right there. Of course I top deck the second tsunami. I told you guys. Why else would I have a watercolor this early? Why else would this shit be happening? Think, guys, think. Okay, my orb is also in here. Got all the tenors. My tenors have been acquired. Fuzzle. 5 cards in, one's an Excavate, one's a Forge. I am drawing quite fast. I think I'll play this guy. Thing is, kinda don't want to draw no more. Yeah, I think I'm get this guy off here because I have too much big shit. Wait, what? I'm an idiot. At least I have the orb this time. But yeah, this is getting kind of sketchy. Right now, Seashell would be, and my Tourist would be my most important idiots. Yeah, exactly. That was a good burn. This hand is very, very spicy in it. I'm gonna waste this thing and put this guy to cycle a little. Yeah, there's my shill. So next turn shill, turn after Tsunami, or I could just triple coin Sunset, but that's never the play, is it? Thank you for the follow, Gunna. I'm gonna be alright. Is it though? Is it though? Renafall, just the guy I needed. A useless card. Okay, Kalele is kind of fun. I could actually go Kaligos Tsunami next turn. Saves me a bunch of coins. Well, single coin, really. God damn it. Well, good news is he's gonna be frozen for a lot now. Unless he gets Reno. Gains 8 armor too. A little booga. I don't need to draw all that much, so let's make room for Kaligos and all the tsunamis it gives. I don't want to be filling my board with Nagas, because that would mess up my orb later. Do I care for drive? I'd rather draw spells, don't I? Because the flip side is drawing spells and discounts. Next turn I think is gonna be a volley. No Reno there. Love to see it, love to see it. Okay, have to see that too. Could double coin Tsunami again. I don't want to be playing the con man for oh, it's actually not even Tsunami anymore, but I did not want to be playing con man for that. I want to be playing it for this. So if I coin Tsunami right now, maybe I still go with the 9 drop here. Yeah, that's a fat chunker. I went with the 9 drop here because his face is already frozen. That's kind of important. But also it's kind of important getting Tsunami down so I can actually copy this with Orb. But next turn with Tsunami. Then he start blasting. I might actually not need to fit this in though. We'll see, we'll see. How much damage is an orb now? Buttload, right? If I start blasting with the orbs, I repeat with this guy. Problem is, if he renos between my orb, I'm gonna have a slow turn after. I don't know, dudes. I don't know.
Let's think this through.
I'll do it. Again, useless top deck out of that. Okay, next turn repeating it is usually enough for most, not unless he has Reno though. If he has Reno, I'm gonna have to do the fabled hero power pass, unless I top deck some rogue minions, I guess. Rogue cards, that is. Top decks sanitize potentially, or is he just fishing? And that is a win for him, but we are gonna follow with not enough for lethal, but definitely a lot of damage. That's annoying, because that's gonna give him a lot of extra armor. We gotta do it.
Real fake gold.
That's a good one. Should have played this first. Do I play anything? I could top deck another convincing con man. Odds of that are slim to none though. Nah, fuck that. Really hope he doesn't get Reno off the top there.
Problem.
Looks like a GG to me. Especially with this ass. Alright, Elise, but you're back in it. Okay, that one's swell. See? We didn't need to go super hard with them orbs. Just kept the pressure going. But Reno definitely would have been massive. Okay, Kaliman. Will I keep the whole thing? Maron's probably a bit too much for a hand like this. Playing the totem in that armor deck, the 0-3 one, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Okay, that's a 4-mana Skyla. All I need is a big spell. Big spell, enter the chat. It's gonna be a turn 5 because I can't equip both of these. And we also need a minion out of this guy. Okay, that's actually shit now, because I don't want to play that. Yeah, that screwed the pooch big time. Game plan got changed completely now. I'll put this thing on. I'm gonna try and save the discount for a while, so we can maybe do a 6 Skylar, I mean not Skylar, but Sunset.
What a deal!
Okay, that's acceptable. Gives me the coin.
What a deal!
I can actually coin out Caligos. Problem with that is, my first spell that turn would be a Caligos. A coin, that is. Ancient Totem, what the fuck?
Do you have this in a bigger size?
Must have been some kind of mistake, man. No idea.
Have this in a bigger size?
Surely it didn't, it's not supposed to be in there is what I'm trying to say. Let's kill one. And let's go some Kalele. Some or Caligos. Make our spells minor, you know. I could use a little bit of draw, just gotta be careful when I start repeating shit. What is up with me getting the worst 10 drops ever, man? That's a 9 drop though. That might be it. But you can definitely include plenty of the cards I listed, like you definitely want your Titan, Ziliax, Yogg, Marin, that kind of deal. Definitely want those scam shits. Wow. I guess he's gonna Bladestorm too if the Caligos lives. So I guess he will. No? Nice top deck, yo. Damn shame. Could draw 3, you know. I would definitely like to see my audio amplifier. That's what a splitter that is. That's what I wanted to say. I don't need coins at this point. Let me keep on slapping him, yo. Ignis. It makes a little bit of sense, but it's definitely an inferior game plan than Marin, Titan, Ziliax, that kind of deal. Robo color. It's gonna give me a nice amount of draw.
Any problem?
I said that it's not a bad inclusion for that line, but it's definitely an inferior game plan than the Titan, the Zilly, the Marin, that kind of deal, you know?
Let me hear you make some noise!
This guy's not repeating good stuff right now. 1, 8, and 6. I need a 2. Could go with silly here. Could also just grab a coin.
This through.
Need to make some room anyway.
Techno magic.
Kinda wanna be wasting a star power, but a Zilly is also kinda hot for the tempo. Reno is not something this guy plays. He's an Odin warrior, it seems.
Time's almost up.
Need to waste a lot, actually. I needed to waste a lot here because I'm drawing with this. This thing gives me tradable. Guess I could have not spent that coin, but this point's kind of whatever. But yeah, I did need to. What am I talking about? Not sure 2 orbs are gonna be enough. I'm probably gonna need a 3rd one, maybe a 4th. Where's your uglier brother? That's not you. Pull up. 3, 5, 8. Nothing good. The others are kind of whatever. Freeze the minion, summon a copy. I can get an even more audio splitters that way. Maybe that's the play. Let me make some more room. If this guy plays Odin, I am gonna have to start blasting with the glacials because I cannot afford to not have his face frozen at that point, pretty much. Well, I probably could. I'm at 40, so there's that. Where to draw at, dude? Where to draw at?
How curious.
I could use these two to draw a bunch. Maybe I'll use a single. Let's use the expensive. How much do I have? 476. It does thin out. I might. But no, I don't have the mana for that right now. Waste star power. I did have the mana, but would have been drawing quite a lot as is.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Two, 5, and 3. That's what I like to see. 2, 5, and 3. I don't have any 5s. let's go like this. Got me a splitter. Not you.
Audio processing. Audio processing.
I'll ping one because, well, not really, again. I'm in my head with his Reno shit. He does not have a Reno in there, but if he did, doing this was definitely the play, and honestly I didn't have to have an amazing play, so I'd rather just get the thing in here and start blasting. Okay, well, surely 4 orbs are gonna be enough, potentially 5 with this shit. We're burning the top deck, I don't care. Well, that's one of the better ones, but it really doesn't matter at this point, does it? We are probably burning here because we did play plenty of draw on 5. We could get lucky with a star power. Astral. Yeah, star power. Yeah, we're drawing. Of course. Well, this thing's glowing, apparently it's alive. Let me actually play this so that I have a little bit more room in hand. This thing's smacking in the mouth again, kinda good. I never said it because I didn't want to say it. It's a pretty sucky situation to be in, to be honest, and I for one would not like to be advertising for it. Definitely a shitty situation for Blizz. Okay. Well, he ate my frickin' con man. What else would you eat after all? How's it going, Mitchell? Welcome, welcome. Congrats, dude. Happy to hear. Yeah, reverb on that is definitely quite nice. Didn't burn this time, at least. Keep on slapping. Okay, getting that for another time. Pretty nasty shit. Well, I am gonna be burning here, because God... Oh, actually, this is that thing, but still, I'm burning, regardless. Should I just spam it? Might as well spam it. That was a sick burn, yeah? Just in case, right, Blizz? Just in case this guy ever had the chance to actually attack. Sucks to be him. Well, I guess, Kaz, but if you put yourself in the devs' shoes, that's a pretty shitty spot to be in, innit? Let's not pretend the devs are at fault for how the game is getting monetized and all the other shitty decisions we have been seeing lately. It's not their fault. That the upper management is doing questionable things lately. I could end up burning myself with these all of this card draw I actually have on 5. But he's also pretty close to fatigue, so we're okay with it. Was that legendary important? I don't know, man. I've heard good things about it. Kinda want this Deathwing to die there, not gonna lie, but it ain't. Okay, him drawing here is also kinda nice for me, because he's getting close to fatigue himself. He already played his Marin. Tsunami. Should I just play straight up Tsunami here? Might as well get it into the mixture. No, it's a pretty lonely board. Fuck it. Okay, this time it's important for me not to play anything else here, regardless of how green it glows. Oh, look at that, I got a Yogg. It's frozen, but it's mine. Stop it, dude. More Deathy Wings. Okay, I'm not doing anything here because I want to repeat with this guy next turn. No, we're not running Reno. It's a 40 deck, but it's not a Highlander. Would have been a bit too inconsistent in that case, I think. Okay, the Goblet is exactly the card he wanted, and it's a freaking Xerox Crown. That's kind of annoying, but I think we're fine. Unless we're not. Gets nothing but taunts, huh? Interesting, interesting. I have this thing. What does he have? It gave me draw? Are you fucking kidding me?
Your world is doomed.
This is not very smart. I'm gonna go with Crown. Still we're freezing that shit in it. Okay, my guy is still on Orb. Hopefully I draw a monkey. The other two are absolute dog shit. Okay, at least the lifesteal shit died. Oh god, of course it is. Would be a damn shame if this guy goes for draw again. Get me a lot deeper into the fatigue. But that was something else with that goblet now, wasn't it? Actually, I'm not top decking anything here. What am I talking about? Fuck me, man. This guy got the real legendaries, huh? It's gonna have to be the con man. It's gonna have to be the con man. I really hope he gives me a star power in it.
I've run out of cards. 100% real fake gold.
Nice. Stop it, dude. That tickles. Is everything gonna be this blue now? Okay. Okay, star power is happening. What else is happening? Couldn't have gone worse now, could it? Why didn't he destroy the fan of them, man? Guess he ain't destroying any, actually. Is that gonna be 5 more damage, though? This game actually lasted a lot longer than it should have. 5 fucking orbs and he's still in the game, yo.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I win, right? Fucking game, yo. Fucking game. Could have even played this if I really wanted to, but anybody got time for that? That was something else. That was something else. Okay, yeah, the deck definitely is quite fun, quite strong, quite the value house. Repeating orbs one after the other. Kinda feels insane, don't it? What else should we play?